think we are officially live.
Yep, I got a notification.
So, welcome, everybody, to something a little bit unusual. Now, long-term
I'm
fans
gonna
would...
watch this just to see
Hello,
how
Digi.
trippy you're saying it. Oh, hello, Atsu.
Now,
Did you see the new icon that I made
Hey,
for
all the
Matsu?
volume down a bit.
It should be in testing RP commands.
This is so trippy. So, long-term fans may know that I am a big fan of City of Heroes. But of course, PlayNC decided, you know what? We want to focus on the Korean grinders. We don't like being, the actual first superhero MMO ever. That's not profitable, despite the fact that we're actually profitable. So we're just literally going to give them a 24-hour notice and cancel the damn thing. But there's an old saying: once it's on the internet, you'll never get rid of it. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to City of Heroes offline. Because once it's on the internet, you can't ever get rid of it.
That's how people can still play Pokemon Uranium, even though...
Yes, I will be getting back to my Pokemon Uranium
You can't
Let's
escape
Play.
anything if it's on the internet.
In fact, I will get back to Pokemon Uranium in the near future.
Yes. That really sucks, though. The guy spent like 9 years making the game just for it to be shut down.
Yeah. Nintendo's pretty,
But they did the same thing to not another Metroid 2 remake.
Yeah. Speaking of Metroid, though, I will say that new remake they made on the 3DS, I still want to get it.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah.
But
Personally,
yeah,
I have not
Nintendo's-
played many Metroid games, so
They're
this
very
looks like a
protective.
good one to do.
They're very protective of their IP.
Yeah, so far the only Metroid game I've played is the first one. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that.
Oh, don't worry. I'd get more because I haven't played any Metroid games.
Not even
I know
the
of them.
original?
I've played Smash Brothers. I like playing as Samus at Smash Brothers, but I have not yet to play a Metroid
Oh
game.
yeah, Samus is really good in Smash Brothers.
Whom is that? Is that a contact that I can get a mission from? Can I get missions?
But did you? My favorite Smash Brothers character is Pikachu. That Thunder. That...
Yes.
Well, he's definitely a contact that you would get a mission from.
My phone didn't fall on the floor. That was a good thing.
Let's see here.
Just like any good anime character, I'm cooking.
Invert mouse, reverse mount button, joystick inputs, key mapping.
Let's see, what can I fit in here right now?
Phrasing, Digi.
Oh dang, the double bed would take up like a lot of the room, so yeah, I might want to make it a little bigger.
Animal Crossing.
No. I wish I was playing Animal Crossing!
I mean,
Well,
there
some
isn't too much I can
I-
show you guys here, unfortunately.
I'm using that floor plan thing that Nikolai posted.
Oh.
I mean, it is. This is straight up City of Villains. Like, without a doubt, this is straight up City of Villains. They've got all the
Looks like a
contact
villain.
NPCs in the right places.
Oh, if you're gonna...
Got costume
Release something.
slots. I can go out to, where is it? Quit to character select. Nope, that doesn't work.
Right now I'm trying to make
Quit
the second floor of
To
Yamato's
login
house.
screen. That doesn't work. Quit to desktop.
did the lame thing and just drew it out by hand.
I used to do that with my old
Now, where's
Minecraft
the
houses.
right-
Just
where's
like
the button I need to
draw
do
them out by
for you
hand.
guys?
But I
City of
remembered
Heroes
something.
folder.
See, I was gonna put Rins on the right side and Dos Equis on the left side. But when Lex was programming, they wrote me into a corner because she said she saw out the window towards the other apartment, which means Rins would have to be on the left side of the building.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it!
There it is.
Like when other
damn
role
it,
players
Durgan.
write you into a corner, it's like, oh, that's right, the computer's by the window. So the computer's there. It's on the other side of the building.
Yeah, you screwed up good. You screwed up there.
Yeah, but I knew where the computer was going to be in the room. But when Lex brought up the window, I'm like, other side of the other side of the building. So Dos Equis across the hall to the right.
So this is Tequila.
Which is no problem. The only thing that changes about the apartment layout is where the stairs are.
So basically what Tequila is it's a way for you to basically play City of Heroes. They don't have all of, like, you can't do all the quests, you can't interact with other players, but you can play in the game, you can create a character. You have the full costume creator. That's actually using the official assets from the actual game. It's really an impressive piece of fan work. Let's see what Paragon Chat does. Entirely self-contained with its own folder. It does not install or require any specified components. Full Paragon is shown below. Using the location is recommended. Simplified troubleshooting software errors. No,
And also
I don't
because I'm an anime character, what I did with the leftovers for spices, well, first of all, onion and garlic, but also I put crushed red pepper in it. Yes, that's what they get for messing with me, because my phone's data runs out tonight, and I have to wait till tomorrow morning to fill it back up.
Paragon Chat. Yeah. Go and agree.
And the satellite's out, so I can only watch the free channels. Did you know what the stupidest thing about DirecTV free channels are?
What?
They leave the home shopping network.
Oh shit.
I can't afford to pay the satellite bill. What makes me think I'm going to buy your shopping network stuff?
Yeah, let's add a start menu icon.
Why are companies stupid?
So let's see what happens when we launch
actually,
Paragon Chat, shall we?
It's technically smart, but at the same time, I'm not that. I know what you're doing. He's like, oh, you can't afford this, but you can buy these. No, I can't. Stop trying to make... First of all, I don't like credit cards. Why? Like, my dad's like, oh, you should sign up for that credit card. No, because that's not removing the money problem. That's just moving it somewhere else to be brought up later.
Well, I can figure that out later. It looks like I have to set up an account, and I don't recall my information for there. We'll do a Titan icon, because that's the actual game files. I wonder if I can adjust any of these settings. No, it doesn't look like it. So it's always going to default to its default settings, which are a bit smaller than my normal window, which is fine. This is an amazing little project. Yeah. Stop it. Don't care about City of Heroes. Stop working.
You know, seeing as how, like, I wonder, since people have, like, tried to revive, what was this game called?
City of Heroes? City of Heroes is literally the very first superhero MMO.
I wonder if there are people out there trying to revive games like, Lego Universe or something.
Of course there are. Of course
Oh, Lego, the Lego one where the pieces
with the
are
maelstrom.
like
The Maelstrom one. I played that game when it was out. I loved it. I freaking loved it.
I think that for like Lego Infinity, you should improve on it. That each piece has its own near-field communication, so you could build someone with like Shaggy's head, Homer's body.
But then again, I guess you could say that, Lego Worlds is the new Lego Universe.
So, let's take a look at City of Heroes Freedom. We'll look at, let's see, I'll just pick science at random. Let's say Bob is a name. Click next. We can look at the different classes. Tank. So there's a tanker class.
Rabbit, tank, best match.
Lots of fun little options here for the armors. Come the last actual official release of City of Heroes, there's the Bio Armor, Dark Armor, Electric Armor, Fiery Aura. Go Bio Armor, sure. And what do I want to do for weapons? Because I don't believe you can actually use any weapons right now. Let's do dual blades. And I'm just literally going to create a character at random. That's perfectly fine. That. Yeah, because these things are disabled, so I can't actually select anything. But yeah, welcome back to City of Heroes, folks. Everything's here. Miss Liberty. There's the Peacebringer guy. It's the full game. They're still working on it too. The Titan people are still working on it. I can enter, looks like I can enter instanced areas.
Yeah.
Can I enter instanced areas? Doesn't look like I can enter instanced areas. That's fine. There's still a lot to do in the exterior world. But yeah, this is so trippy to be back in City of Heroes. Of course, for those of you who are watching this later on BoobTube, links will be in the description on where you yourself can get the Titan network. Say
Don't
City of Heroes.
BoobTube, we'll get demonetized.
I think at this point Nikolai doesn't care about that because he knows it's going to happen anyway.
True.
But
Music even changed.
That's what the merch and Patreon. Because we know YouTube's going to demonetize things eventually for whatever reason.
So I'm definitely going to keep track of the City of Heroes work the Titan team is doing, because this is amazing. Every time I think about superheroes, I think about this game. And of course, it was ended rather unceremoniously. Like, they were working on issue, because that's what they called their content updates, their free content updates, 25. When they just got a notification from upper management saying, yeah, you have 48 hours to delete all the files from our server and get the hell out of our offices.
Wow.
Yeah. NCSoft just said, you have 48 hours to close everything down. While they were working on and about to release issue 25, which is their next big content update.
2 days. Get out.
Yep.
Oh, I guess it's better than Get Out Now.
And so, that was it. If they had to get everything, they couldn't save any of the files, so basically, because it's an MMO, and MMOs download all their files to your hard drive, some intrepid programmers over at the Titan Network decided, you know, we've got the issue 24 files. What we've got to do is break the server authentication, because, you know, it's an online game, so you have to not require server authentication. And then they've got to basically, essentially, rebuild the entire questing script system and power activation systems, because what's installed on your computer is all the visual assets. But all of the actual engine stuff, you know, how combat is handled and whatnot, that's not on your computer, just all the visual
That's
stuff.
on the server.
So they have to rebuild that stuff from scratch.
Oh, wow. Yeah, these people are doing quite a job here.
But the fact that I can run around in Atlas Park in the Nova Archipelago, I can create a character, design them however I want, I can give them whatever powers I want by the same class system that City of Spheres has, and that I can actually see my list of powers here, even if I can't activate them, is really impressive. Like, this is some top-tier programming. I've got to give the guys props, which is why I'm showcasing it here at a non-standard broadcast hour for me, because, like, I was just messing around with it to see just see how they've come, and, like, this is amazing. This is straight up City of Heroes. There's some work they still have to do, some stuff they still have to fix, but, I mean, dear God. This is impressive. Good old Kings Row, Talos Island, Perez Park. I remember those places. Can I actually run all the way through here? Because this is actually a loading zone. Nope. Invisible wall. Yeah, completely invisible wall. That's fair. Because, like Bethesda, you can see the City of Heroes team did design this through pass here, this throughway. So you can actually, so it doesn't just magically end when you hit the invisible wall. So it kind of looks like it still goes on, because, I mean, this is the loading zone, so. The sewers. It is really impressive. I mean, it's weird that the city is completely dead and empty. I kind of like them to incorporate the Paragon chat into the actual game itself, but, you know, it's going to take them time to do everything. The fact that they've got a Paragon chat now, that they've got their own chat system, is impressive, and they should easily be able to integrate it at some point with this, so you can chat live with people. I imagine the next thing I imagine their priority would be actually getting powers working. That might be my guess on what their priority is going to be, is getting your powers working. Then, like, if I was part of this team, what would I prioritize after getting your powers working for the full experience? I mean, for me, I'm trying to figure out what would make more sense to be the next thing to do, because obviously you can't level up without having anything to fight. What do you guys think would be the next thing you would prioritize after getting your powers working? Would you think actually getting the combat system working, or getting sort of like local area network connection working so you can actually team up with other players?
I don't know. I think, like, well, if you're gonna team up with other players and there's no, like, working combat system, what are you gonna do when you team up?
Well, remember, this is a passion project to bring back a game that was canceled.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, what's the point in teaming up if you're not gonna be able to do anything? So I think the combat system would probably be first.
Probably, and I imagine that at some point in that they'd also have to make a way for you can actually to save your characters. Because right now I have to create a new character each time. But still, very impressive. They've even got the music changing when I enter new zones and the text pop up. I've got good memories and terrible memories of various stories that I wrote as I ran with other people. I did a lot of role-playing on the City of Heroes game. Create a lot of characters.
So, I think it would be saving your character than the combat system, actually.
That would make them. Hey, look! It's Ultra Magnus! Hi, Ultra Magnus. Goodbye, Ultra Magnus. Good old Ultra Magnus. There's another Ultra Magnus. It was a joke I constantly made, is that they had the blue semi-trucks. So, Ultra Magnus in City of Heroes. Because, I mean, technically you can make a robot character. Technically you can. And that's really like the only thing that actually reminds me of a Transformer is the blue semi. Or if you want off-brand Optimus. Because like none of these other cars actually remind me of any particular Transformers. Maybe this one, the golden like Chevrolet, is kind of sort of movie Bumblebee, but movie Bumblebee didn't exist when City of Heroes was out.
Also, movie Bumblebee is an abomination, but they couldn't get. Apparently, they couldn't get VW to
All
sign
the
off
movie
because
Transformers were an abomination.
the original Bumblebee was a Volkswagen Beetle.
I mean, honestly, movie Bumblebee should have just been
Yeah, I'm
movie
pretty
Hot
sure
Rod.
the movie one was a Chevy or something.
I mean, movie Bumblebee should have just been straight up movie Hot Rod.
Like, let me see. Let me look it up.
Mm-hmm. Should have been Hot Rod. And then you could hand off the torch to Heaven before Optimus Prime.
Yeah, it's a Chevy. It's got the freaking Chevy logo.
Oh yeah, they all had the logos. Ironhide's got the GMC logo.
I mean, like, in the cartoon, I guess that would make sense because in the Transformers animated series, their appearance was based on Earth cars that they actually scanned into their databases, right?
Well, I mean, they did the same thing in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Which always makes me chuckle. Like, can you imagine what would happen if the first thing that Optimus saw wasn't a semi, but like, I don't know, like a Tesla?
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh my god, and what if one of them like saw a freaking
and,
Kia Soul or something?
What was it I'm looking for? Oh yeah, eco-friendly.
Like, imagine if they were, like, if one of them was like a Kia Soul or something.
Oh my god, that'd be adorable. Bumblebee, a yellow Kia
a
Soul.
little, like, those, like, hamster cars.
Or, I mean, there's just a lot of fun stuff here, because that was the same thing in the actual animated show. It was literally the first vehicle they saw that roughly fit their frame, because I remember Optimus Prime... I remember, Sentinel 1?
Oh my god, someone made one.
I believe it was Sentinel 1 was doing the scanning in the original cartoon, and it had to find ones that, like, would fit the size of the Transformers. And that's why I picked a semi for Optimus. But could you imagine, like, a Hummer?
Oh my gosh, yes. Actually, I think
the Hummer one would use so much fuel.
Use so much energon.
Yes, it would.
Like this form, it's running my energon so quickly.
They actually made one.
Alright, I'm gonna end the game
Not
here.
surprised.
And if you could post a picture in the chat, I'll bring it up for everybody as our denouement.
Yeah.
Alrighty, folks. So I hope you enjoyed this little peek at City of Heroes. Titan Project, you're doing great work. Keep it up. I don't care how long it takes you. I've waited years to get into City of Heroes. Just in any form. And I'm happy.
That's a savage post.
Just look at that thing. That is... wow.
Yeah, where did you post it?
Voice chat.
Voice chat. There's two things there. But did you post it when I posted?
Oh, there it is, voice chat.
Oh, that's like a Kia Soul, isn't it?
Right above the general voice chat.
Yeah, I see it.
I thought it'd be convenient there.
Happy birthday, Trunks. I've got a surprise for you. Well, thanks, Mom. What is it? You'll see, Vegeta, come here. People of Earth, lend me your energy. What the hell, Vegeta? I told you to dress up like a clown. I did.
Savage Vegeta.
sad thing is, even though I adore Goku so much,
Yeah,
I'm
Paragon
not
Chat,
denying that Vegeta's
some old gamer. Yeah, Paragon Chat is basically just the chat itself. It comes from the Titan Network. Let me pull up a link for you. I'll toss it right into the Twitch chat for you. Let's see. Where is my folder for City of Heroes? I mean, it's savecityofheroes.com. Like, you can't get any more simple than that. Go to savecoh.com. But yeah, it's an impressive piece of work. Move that over here. This is what my folder looks like after it does all the file installing. You run Tequila. The app is called Tequila. They have a version for Mac, so that's fine. Yeah.
If they didn't, you get really drunk because you'd have because I believe Mac's converting software for Windows to Apple
is wine.
called Wine Block. Wine. So they need wine then tequila. Are you kidding me?
Yes. Wine and then tequila. It's a really impressive piece of work. You know, it's still got stuff to do, but I can't complain. I literally can't complain. City of Heroes is back, folks. City of Heroes is back.
With a few hiccups, but they'll fix that.
See you in the future, guys.